Hello and welcome to one of my beer reviews. And the sunglasses are on because the sun is very hot and I was just squinting too much in my last review. So the sunnies are out. It's a lovely day in Berkshire. Right, time for another review, and I'm going to review a beer which I haven't had before by a brewery which I'm fairly familiar with. It's this stuff. It's a Zoom Time by Loch Lomond Brewery. They're sessioned New England IPA coming in at four. Is it 4.5? Yeah, 4.5 ABV. Yeah, I picked this up in Lidl's because Lidl's fairly recently had what they call a beer festival where they were selling a few cans of stuff they don't normally stock. And Loch Lomond, they've got a bit of a deal with Lidl's because I have picked up some of their beers in there before. And I've never had Zoom Time before, and it's obviously a very apt name considering we're still in the middle of a global pandemic. And yeah, they're based obviously just by Loch Lomond in Dumbarton, a beautiful part of the world. And they've been going since 2011, so about 10 years, and they started basically as a couple of lads brewing in their kitchen. That's in essence how it started, and they've done well for themselves, and they're now quite a decent sized brewery. And yeah, they've used Amarillo, Galaxy, and Mosaic. Now, this was £1.79 in Lidl's. It's really, really cheap. And they've used Galaxy hops in particular. Now, I know for a fact, well, Galaxy hops have come from Australia, and they are not cheap. So I'm thinking, for £1.79, I can't imagine they're making much money out of that. I did meet the guys from Loch Lomond at Brew London last year in February, just before the pandemic hit. Thankfully that event was able to happen. And I did speak to them about the Lidl's deal, and they didn't want to say too much about it. But they said that Lidl's are incredible payers, and they literally just don't mess them around, and it's been a lifeline to them financially. So I totally get that. It's completely fair enough. I'm just thinking, how can you make any money? But I don't know. It's none of my business. It's obviously they've got a deal with Lidl's which they're happy with, and fair play to them. So anyway, Zoom Time session NEIPA. Let's get this open and let's see what happens. What happens even? God, I've only had 3 beers so far. Right. Okay. Well, that's pouring with a really nice golden colour. Quite hazy actually. Yeah, that's looking really good actually. Great carbonation, got 2 finger head going on, and even through my sunnies I can see that is a really lovely colour, really nice and hazy, proper unfiltered, unfined. Yeah, looks great. Right, let's go with the nose. Yeah, you're getting the hops, but the aroma's quite mellow. It's not a powerfully hot beer. It's only 4.5%, so it's not in your face sort of strength. But yeah, it smells pretty good. Yeah, definitely getting the hops, getting some sort of tropical sort of notes from it, which you should be getting from a New England. And yeah, smells good. Let's go with the taste. Cheers. That's really nice. The hops are there, but they're really mellow, and it's 4.5% ABV, so you'd expect that. You wouldn't expect it to be a beer which punches you in the face. It's really mellow, and it's really refreshing on it because it's just come out of the fridge on a day like today where the sun is really in my face, hence the sunglasses. It's a beautiful day, lovely cold beer like that. It's really nice. It's really sessionable, really lovely. And I tell you what, for £1.79 is an absolute steal. I've had beers which are as good as that for 3 times the price. I honestly have. Yeah, it's lovely. It's a really nice, refreshing summer beer. Beautiful taste to it. It's all very soft, very mellow. Easily sessionable beer. Fantastic. Wow, goodness me. Here it is, folks. Zoom Time by Loch Lomond, which was available in Lidl's. I don't know if it still is. If it is, I would recommend getting yourself a couple of cans because this is really great. Really, really great. And for £1.79, that is an absolute steal. Wow. I'm impressed. Really impressed. So what would I give Zoom Time from Loch Lomond? Do you know what? It's a 9 out of 10 beer. It's a 9 out of 10 beer. It's fantastic. It does exactly what it says it does. It's a session NEIPA. New England IPA, 4.5% ABV. You know, it doesn't try to be something it's not. It's a lovely, refreshing, mellow, soft tasting IPA. Fantastic. Yeah, go and get yourself some if it's still available. All the best. Cheers. Goodbye.